No turning back.
Yikes. Uh-huh.
This is.
It was me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, hold on. Is your mic muted, Ron? Chat can't hear you.
At least someone.
It's okay. I did that last night on stream. It's so embarrassing.
Oh no!
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
There is an echo.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello. Haha, I fixed it. Haha, I'm a genius.
I'm a genius.
I've been talking all this time, so everyone, thanks for your patience. You missed a really great story. I'm not gonna repeat it. So yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I was just welcoming everyone in. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for being here and for thank you for being a friend. Yeah, we're all in real life friends. We've all met each other before, and either we spent a lot of time together at Salt Lake City MTG Summit, which just was last weekend, or we will be spending time together at Oktoberfest in Philly, which is this weekend. So yeah, we'll probably have a bunch to say about that. But thank you all for being here, and thank you all to my guests for being here as well. I will allow all my guests to introduce themselves and plug anything they're working on and drop some links in the chat, starting with the other Ron.
Yo, hi everybody. I am the. Yeah, I'll take the other round. Dreamers_MTG here on Twitch, on Twitter. I play EDH, talk a lot of crap about Magic the Gathering, even though I love the game. Spend too much money on this game, and honestly, it's great. I don't have anything super important to plug. I'm releasing a song in a couple weeks.
Oh,
that's
exciting.
it.
That's cool.
That's very exciting. Don't minimize that. That's exciting.
No, honestly, it's the first song I've released in like a year and a half, and I'm stoked about it because it sounds so good. But if we're talking about the decks that we're playing, I'm playing Mishra, Eminent One. This pre-con freaking slaps. I don't know if I can cuss on your channel, Ron,
You can.
Going to at some point. Yeah, this pre-con fucking slaps. I busted it out of the box, won 2 games straight out with it, and it's strong. So don't underestimate it. I just made a couple changes. I like card draw, so I put Rhystic Study in here. Sorry, not sorry.
That. I'm not mad at it. You know, there's some cards that people like really freaking hate, and I just have zero idea why. Like, I don't mind a Rhystic Study, I don't mind a Dockside, I don't mind a turn 1 Soul Ring. It's like, live your life, you know? I think they give you an advantage, sure, but they're not oppressive to other people.
Yeah,
it's like you can choose.
It's not stacks.
Yeah, you can choose to pay or not or whatever, and it's like,
Yeah, just let me draw a card.
yeah, I don't fucking
Don't be a
mind.
dum-dum.
Don't be a dum-dum. Live your life, boo. Get them treasures, draw them cards.
Hell yeah. But that's it.
All
I
right.
talk too much.
No, I love it. I'm a talker, so sometimes you gotta get me to shut the fuck up. So I feel that. John, who are you? Tell us about yourself. Hey,
Hello,
Meg.
everybody.
Welcome
I
in,
am
and thank you
John.
for following. John, go on. Sorry.
I go by Useless Knowledge on Twitter, and pretty soon, hopefully by the end of the year, beginning of the new year, you will also be able to find me on YouTube as the host of MTG Community Spotlight, where I am going to take people, all of our wonderful friends that we make in the community, and I'm going to sit them down and we're going to talk and we're going to get to know each other a little bit more on a personal level, so will all the viewers. But the caveat to all of it is that we're going to build a deck together. Depending on the question that I ask, will kind of reflect the area of the deck that we're going to build. So it's going to be super fun. It's alternative commander content because it's not streamed gameplay, but it's kind of two of the things that I love most about the game. It's being creative with the deck building process, and just like meeting new people and making really awesome relationships on a personal level. So yeah, pretty excited about it. Your girl Ron and your boy Ron are both gonna hopefully show up on the show.
Hell yeah.
Same thing with Mox Crystal. Obviously, once I play this game and we get to know each other a little bit better, yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm just gonna try to get as many people on there as possible and kind of push it out there. So yeah, I'm excited, and I am playing Miriam Sentinel Worm. It does dragon things. It's gonna puke and vomit dragons out. This is my kid's deck. My kid has spanked me a number of times with it. So
As
I'm gonna
he should.
I'm gonna play it for them. So
Sweet. Crystal, tell us about yourself.
Hi, friends. I'm Mox Crystal in all places you can find people. I have a stream that I've been on hiatus for about 6 months as I made some big life changes. But I'm actually returning next week. I do not stream Magic the Gathering. But I love the game and it's how I know all of my friends, but I like playing cozy games. The way that I interact with Magic on the internet is gassing all of you up, mostly. So if you have awesome content, I'm probably liking it, loving it, lurking it. I am playing Atraxa, Praetor's Voice, not in a good way. Like, this is the pre-con that came out in 2016, and then like the shambles of my trade binder at the time, and it has not changed much since. There may be a couple of cards that are different, that are more recent, but let me tell you, it's probably not the last 3 years, so it's a hot pile of garbage. But it does some stuff sometimes, so I'm actually really excited to play
I
it.
love to see it. And this is Crystal's first EDH stream, is it not?
It's my first spell table
yes.
experience.
Yay!
Yes.
This is exciting. So I'm glad that you chose mine to be your first.
Thank you for choosing me.
Of course.
I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you. We love each other. I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 5, so I'm gonna randomize us 5 times, which always takes longer than I wish because I'm not good at this. 1, 2, 3. 4.
The count is here.
5. There you go.
Yes, I get to go first.
Yes. And I have a keepable 7, it seems.
I chose to keep what was ever in that top 7.
Yeah, I think I have a keepable 7, so I'm ready to go whenever you all are.
Cool. I know we're not playing like CDH or anything. Anybody got any pregame actions, like a ley line?
I do not. I actually don't have any. I don't run those in anything. I know.
How dare you?
I know. Maybe one day. Not yet.
All right, I'll draw and kick us off.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna play this tapped artifact land and pass the turn.
Oh, that's me.
Ooh, that's rough. Hey, Scott.
It took me
I
a
haven't
second.
seen Scott in forever. Scott is Scoot in the chat, and he is one of my LGS guys. And because all the cons are on Fridays, I haven't gone to my Friday night Magic at my LGS in like ages. And so I'm like, hey, look, a friend. I haven't seen you in a millennia. I'm sorry.
I'm playing a Hollow Fountain tapped. Go.
Okay.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to play this Breeding Pool tapped and pass.
Breeding.
We're all so fast.
Breeding Pool.
Whoa, big moves. I'm gonna play this Plains and pass. Fair magic, fair
Alright.
magic.
Ew.
Tap lands and basics. As fair as you can get.
We're just basic bitches in here. Oh, posture check. Let's not be goblins today. We got a posture check, so
No promises.
you know. Yeah.
Shoulders back, head held high.
Let me tell you that every time I find a picture of me in the background of something, I'm like, ew. It's like, oh, like I'm like curled up like a hedgehog, and I'm like, why?
You're Sherman.
And it's always so unflattering. Like, I look 4,000 pounds because I've folded up and expanded, you know? Like, there's
Ew.
nowhere for the skin to go but out. So I'm like, I just look like a goblin turd nugget. And it's like, ugh, I have to remember my posture. So, yes, thank you for that. Thank you for the posture check.
I feel
Don't,
called out
listen,
because
we're all-
that
we're all-
photo.
don't pour one
We're all part
out,
goblin.
Scott. I'll see you soon. Misha, welcome in. Welcome in.
I'm gonna play an Ethereum Sculptor.
Sweet.
My artifacts cost 1 generic less to cast, and I will pass the turn.
He's up to no good.
Hee
Always.
I'm gonna play a Seaside Citadel, and then I'm gonna play a Soul Ring. Boop.
Sweet.
Nice.
Did you just top deck it, or did you wait until turn 2 so you didn't have a turn 1 Soul Ring?
What if? I just didn't want to pay the life if I didn't have to. Like, I don't play anything until turn 3 or 4 anyway.
Yes. Okay.
Felt that.
Makes sense. Good choice.
Just doing it for the team, you know.
We are going to do the Stomping Grounds tapped. So fair. And yeah, I think I'll pass. I mean, so the other Ron and I, we play with Black Nito. We play with Joe Johnson pretty
Yeah.
often. And we have PTSD from playing with Joe.
Oh,
so that's
totally.
why we trust nobody.
So Joe, Joe is the homie. I love him so much, and we like.
Joe is a homie,
Same.
straight up.
We talk a lot, but I mean, this is not going to surprise anybody who knows Joe, but Joe only makes decks that like fill up a playmat plus and
Oh
then
my
some,
gosh.
you know? So like he all of his decks, any deck I've ever played him in is like card, and then he has them layered on top, and it's like,
What playmat?
what's happening? Yeah. I'm like, listen, I don't even know what's happening. You could just be making shit up, and I'll just believe you. Like, I'm
90%
like,
of the
okay.
time I think he is making shit
I'm
up.
like, you know what? You won. You got it. Like, I'll let you play it out because this is fascinating to see, but like, I'm not gonna fact check you on this. Like, just you, good for you. You know. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast Daxos Blessed by the Sun. Hey, Bio, thanks for the bits. I have you in my corner right here as like a little protector of the mat, a little overseer. If you didn't see on the good internets, we have had bio treasure
I
tokens
saw.
made, and
Yeah.
he's holding a little diamond bit in his hand. And
How cute!
yeah, and the book says chat, bits, and gift subs. And this is what
Amazing.
bio looks like in real life. So yeah, I am a proud owner of a very rare bio treasure token, and I'm really,
yeah.
I'm really,
Joe.
really proud to have one. So I'm keeping him here, you know, for luck and for just my Latin juju, you know, like we have to have like protectors and overseers. So like this bio is now one of them. He's like a patron saint that I like sage and light candles to. So I'm glad you're here. Yeah, it's the first one he's seen on stream. I win.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so bio is my overseer, and I have him on the mat today. Yeah, I cast Daxos. His toughness is equal to my devotion to white. He's the only thing on board, so his toughness is 2. Whenever another creature I control enters the battlefield or dies, I gain a life.
Nice.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Big butts.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Finally, another land. A Seat of the Synod.
Dude, all those old border cards look so good.
Oh, they're sexy.
They're so, they're so good.
Just wait, there are a few in here that are redonkulous. I'm gonna play this Baby Yoda heuristic study. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
You got there, heuristic study. Is that a little Grogu? Precious angel.
That is a little Grogu.
Oh, what a little babe.
Yeah.
Meep, meep, meep. Did you have him made, or did you buy him from a proxy artist or something?
Proxy artist.
Cool. I've seen him,
I'm
but
not that
like
talented.
no. I've seen him. I've seen this kind of card, but like with Grogu on it. But sometimes I've seen like proxy artists make it, but they don't sell it. It's like they just you could like buy you could download the art and like make it yourself, but you can't buy it from the person. And I'm like, just sell it to me. I'm not talented.
Oh,
I can't
what's
make
that?
anything.
You can't just sneak in a Colonian Hydra like that.
I'm just like. So we have a Colonian Hydra. Starts with 4/4 or 4/1/1 counters.
How
They'll double when it attacks. Pass turn.
how do you
Heuristic study.
spell
I'm
that?
gonna draw. KALONIAN.
Okay, I'm putting it up. Because, you know, everybody be scared, so that's what it do.
I mean, whenever it attacks, you double the 1/1 counters on it.
Ackerson is in the chat is asking what my deck does. So my deck is E Honda, and what E Honda does is as long as it's your turn, each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Whenever E Honda attacks, up to 100 target creatures each get +0/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So everything attacks with their toughness, and everything gets plus the number of cards in my hand. So what my deck hopes to do is create many tokens, since he can give the ability to 100 creatures. I hope to try to have 100 creatures on board, and try to swing out with them, and also give myself no max hand size and increase the number of cards in hand to make the beefy boys beefier.
Yep.
That tracks.
Yeah.
I played a forest. I played a Gadamus Reach, island to the battlefield, mountain to my hand. Pass turn.
Can I also just say
Did you
that
pick her
Ackerson is one
heuristic?
of my favorite people?
What's that?
I could not.
What's that, Crystal?
I just wanted to say that Ackerson is one of my favorite people to see in a stream chat. So
Yay!
shout out to Ackerson for being
Yeah.
wonderful.
Glad to see it. I'm gonna play a War Room as my land for turn. I believe I have gotten close to 100 creatures with this deck. I'm not sure that I've surpassed it. But it certainly can, unless there's removal or board wipes or something like that. It certainly can create way more than 100 creatures if I get the right card draw. I don't tutor for anything. It's mono white, and I don't run a lot of like enchantments or artifacts in it, so Enlightened Tutor isn't like super beneficial to me. So yeah, I'm not like searching for specific cards or anything. I just hope to draw them and do the thing. Yeah, I will tap 3 and play Adeline Resplendent Cathar, which will gain me a life off of the Daxos.
Sure. I'll draw a card from Mystic Study.
Yes, please do. Why can't I add a life? What's happening? Hello?
Oh, spell table does your life for you.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
There we go. I got it. I had a little freezy snafu. All right, I'm going to. Daxos is now a 4 toughness, so I'm just going to use these little circular infinitokens to mark that his toughness is 4. He's a 2/4, and then.
Wait, were you trying to change my life?
I think so. Good times. I was like, that's not me. What am I doing? Adeline Resplendent
And I'm the stoner.
Is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. So I have 2 creatures, so Adeline is currently a 2. Okay. What's happening here? John, you don't have any creatures?
No.
All right, I'm gonna swing at you with Daxos, which is a 2/4. So whenever I attack for each opponent, I create a 1/1 white human creature that's tapped and attacking you. So I will create 3.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, sorry. So I will create 3 1/1 creature tokens. So I will gain 3 life off of the Daxos, and 3 more will be coming your way.
Right.
You're gonna send them all at John?
It says tapped and attacking
I think I have
player. Yeah, they have to.
Oh, it says
Yeah,
it says for each opponent. So each of the 1/1s comes at one of us each.
No, it's for each opponent is the number of tokens I make, but they're all going towards the
they're
person,
tapped and attacking
that player.
opponent. Yeah. So whenever you attack, Adeline's gonna create 3 1/1s. Those 1/1s get sent to one of each of your opponents.
Okay. I mean, whatever. I'm just making tokens. So okay, I'll gain the 3.
Serious PTSD.
Okay, no worries. I appreciate the schooling because the words are hard. The wording is really weird. So 3. So then 1 is going.
Are getting really.
1 is going to
really
each of
hard
you
to
then.
understand these days.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a 1/1?
Yep, it's just a 1/1. Okay, block. Are you blocking, Ron?
Yep.
Okay,
The 1/2.
so I just have 1 that's tapped, but I gained the life for them entering. And then that's all I got. I will pass. So her power is now a 3. I have 3 creatures.
Okay. So, just to clarify, I looked it up on Gatherer. Tokens will be created for each of your opponents, not just the opponent you attacked.
Right. And they attack each person.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Or a planeswalker they control.
Got it.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I didn't draw land. Big bum.
But you have 9 million cards in your hand.
And not one of them is land.
But you
One
know
of them
what? But
is
you got a Ristic
a
study,
Soul
so you're
Ring.
going to be drawing, and I'm sure a land will be in there somewhere.
You know what? You're right. One is a Soul Ring. What to do? I'll have a colorless floating. Arcane Signet.
And you're worried about lands over here.
Yeah, I am. Because I can only do so much with what I got. So let's cheat. Arcane Signet for a red. Seat of the Synod for a blue. I'll play a Joyra, Ageless Innovator. I can tap Joyra, put 2 Ingenuity counters on her, and then after I do that, I can put an artifact card with mana value X or less from my hand onto the battlefield, where X is the number of counters on Joyra. I like cheap stuff. I'm gonna get cheap stuff.
I like getting stuff
Get it.
At a Bergen.
We'll pass the turn after that.
You better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
I will pay 2 for Godless Shrine.
Ackerson is playing the Pokemon game in the chat, which I love. Everybody always has fun with it, so I love to see it. And no one caught the Pokemon this time, so I love, like, it's like Drats, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're referring to. But they do get caught quite often, which is really fun. And it saves it in your, like, there's a way you can see what your stats are and how many Pokemon you have. It's cute.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to wait, actually. I'm gonna move to combat.
Do it.
You, Miss Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come at you for what amounts to be 8.
I'll just take it because I don't want to lose anything. So I'm just gonna take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, I know who I am now, so I can actually change my life total.
I'm glad you found yourself.
I found myself. I was like,
So profound.
I just like was in the used to being in the top corner and then also being Ron, and I'm like, I'm neither in the top corner nor am I that Ron.
I mean, but yeah, you count.
Second main, I'm going to play Forgotten Ancient. So whenever a player casts a spell, I put a 1/1 counter on it. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I can move 1/1 counters from it to other creatures.
Yes.
I see. It's getting nasty real quick.
I love Forgotten Ancient, and I hate green. So that's saying a lot, you know? Like, that's saying a lot.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Let's play this Mountain. We are going to tap 3. And
Pokemon is out.
This Jade Orb of Dragonkind. I can tap it for a green, and if I spend it to cast the dragon, it gets a 1/1 counter and gains hexproof until the end of my next turn.
Hey, Show and Tell, thanks for subbing. And if you haven't heard of Show and Tell, please give them a visit. They have a really good interview style podcast, and I was once interviewed for it, so it's very interesting. Go give them a follow and a listen.
Sweet.
Super cool. Dragon Tempest, pass turn.
All right.
Dragon Tempest.
Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, it gains haste. And whenever a dragon enters, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons I control.
Gross. Love it.
Really
All
not
right.
doing a whole hell of a lot right now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okie dokie. I am going. I didn't get a land drop this turn, but I
Stinky.
did get this. So
Draw for a 6 off of John's.
did I not draw? I did draw. I drew. Okay. I'm like, that wasn't in my hand before I drew. I'm going to cast Benny Brax, and I used my human to pay, because he has Convoke. Your creatures can help cast the spell. For each creature you tap while casting the spell, pays for 1 mana of that creature's color. At the beginning of each end step, if I created a token, I draw a card.
Yeah.
So now Daxos is a 2/5 because my devotion to white has changed. And Adeline is a 4/4 because I have 4 creatures on the board. Let's see. I will gain a life off of Benny Brax entering, off of Daxos' ability. And I will move to combat, and John, I'm sorry, because you have no blockers, it's gonna be you. I'm gonna...
It's okay, your time will come.
I know. I'm just fucking it up for myself already. I'm going to swing at you for 2 with Daxos, and for 4 with Adeline, and she has Vigilance.
So 6,
Those
and then
ones.
another human comes in, right?
Yes, 6 total, and then 3 humans will enter that are tapped and attacking each of you.
And you'll end up keeping 1.
Yes, and that
So-
I'll gain 3 for the humans entering.
Before Adeline's damage goes through, she does count the 3/1/1s that enter.
Oh, she does?
Yes.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, so I'm taking
All right,
3
so
more.
yeah, 7.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll block one of the 1/1s.
Uh-huh.
I'll also block the woman.
Okay, so then at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Adeline will remain a 5. And I did create a token, so I'll draw the card for that. And yeah, I think that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's untap. Upkeep and draw. I'm gonna tap Joyra. Put 2 ingenuity counters on her.
Mox, Crystal, you have to put counters on Forgotten Ancient for the spells I cast.
I accept when I miss my triggers on things like this because of how silly and
Is it a
messy
May
they get.
ability though?
Is it
I
May?
may.
Yeah, you may put a 1/1 counter.
Yeah. So I just accept the missed triggers when I specifically am doing counter things.
Okay.
Even casual magic.
Nice fair magic.
Off of Joyra's trigger, I will put out a Sundial of the Infinite.
Do it.
Mm.
Do it.
In the turn on my terms.
I love that. I especially love that in like things that have like extra combat or extra turns. It's so nasty. It's like no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I don't think so.
Not in my house.
Let's see. I will a 1 and a red or a cursed mirror.
Nice.
I will have cursed mirror enter the battlefield as a copy of Colonian Hydra.
Seems good.
Yeah, get your counter.
Feels right.
Then I will go to combat. I will send the Colonian Hydra. It's now got 8 +1/+1 counters on it. Oh goodness, Ron, you're doing a lot of damage over there.
Am I?
Let's
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Let's send it your way.
How much is it?
8.
I'll take 8.
Okay. Post combat main phase. For 3 mana, I will cast an Unwinding Clock.
I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
How many of your lands are artifacts?
Best card in my
2 so far.
Yeah, best card in my Traxos deck.
Necessary.
I'm gonna end the turn.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So we'll untap.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You would also untap your Soul Ring and your yeah.
Right.
Arcane Signet.
And don't forget all your mana.
Yeah. Thank you, Ackerson. I do own a candle shop. It's a small business. It's called Waxbirds Candle Co. And I currently have all 5 basic land types in Magic, along with other pop culture reference things. And
is one of them patchouli scented?
I do have patchouli. The Magic ones, though, are... like mountain is like sandalwood and like smoky, like woodsy scents, like fiery woodsies. Swamp is water and like woods. So like the description is murky water, but it's almost masculine, like a cool water cologne, but with woods mixed in. And plains is like sweetgrass and like violet, kind of oak moss, kind of that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Island is more like sea salt, watery kind of scent, and I didn't want to go fruity because I feel like a lot of people do like island scents or like coconut, and I wanted a different feel. So it's more like florals and like a Birds of Paradise kind of floral, and like sea salt water. And forest is definitely, it smells like camping. It's like mossy. Yeah.
Oh, delicious. I played the Johnny Mentor of Heroes.
Love it.
Do you want to pay for a 6 study?
No.
Remind me what it does.
It's just 1.
If you
It's
pay,
just 1?
it gives him card draw.
Yes, if you choose not to pay the 1 for each spell you cast, I get to draw a card. If you choose to pay the 1, I may draw a card.
If I do pay the 1? Or
No, if you don't pay the 1, I draw.
I was like, why would I pay for that? Okay, I'm gonna pay for that also. I'm gonna give myself the counter for when I play that. But I'm going to +1 to look at the top 4, and then reveal a creature, aura, or planeswalker, and put it into my hand.
Turn off this fan.
Well, I'm going to reveal Oracle of Moldiah, and then I put the rest in the bottom of my library in any order.
That's a good
And then
one.
this goes in my hand. And then I shall...
Pass the turn. That's it. Okay, good. All right, John.
No.
That's on you.
No, actually. I'm going
But wait,
to...
there's more.
There's more. No, I don't. What do I do? Ron's about to have a chunky Hydra too.
Why?
No, it's just for the turn.
No.
No, I ended the turn, so that end of turn effects goes
that's
away.
Right, I
Oh, it's
forgot
just
about that.
Yeah.
Ah, you slick son of a bitch.
Who do I want to throw 16 at? Probably Ron.
But which one? Choose wisely. Choose
The
wisely.
Dreamer Ron.
Oh gosh.
I mean, you
okay.
could split. You could divide the load. You know,
Little,
Little-
over here, a little
16
over
on
there.
one.
Okay.
But it doubles everybody's counters, so this one also doubles.
Yeah.
But no, this one's going to Dreamer's funeral. BB.
Mm.
That's what you get for having that 40 life.
Totally fair.
Tell you what. I'll take 16.
Whoa. Wowzers.
You could just end the turn.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
I
What
can
is
only
that?
do that on my turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the one downside.
Yeah.
I'm ending the turn on everybody's upkeep with Unwinding Clock.
Yeah.
Damn. Because I thought we were kind of locked. I was like, oh crap, we need like artifact removal now, or else we're screwed.
Nope. Only on my turn.
All right, John, it's
Okay.
you.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, Ackerson, I kept the Cursed Mirror becoming a copy of Colonian Hydra.
I love that the actual text in the chat is other Ron.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I
I'll
hope
take
that
it.
you're not offended by that because I kind of love it. Like not to pump myself up, but the fact that we're both Ron and there has to be a differentiation made, and,
Yeah.
and we went with other Ron because we're unimaginative.
I'm gonna
Mirror.
cast Mirror
comical.
Suttleworm. It's gonna
Yes!
come in with a +1/+1 counter,
Heuristic study?
and it is hexproof tap.
Yeah.
It is now a 7/7 with hexproof until my next turn.
Miriam is a baby, a precious baby.
Yeah, Ward 2. It enters the battlefield. Dragon Temples will trigger. I'm killing one of your 1/1s, Ron.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, you're the only one with 1/1s right now.
Yep. I will change
And then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Adeline to 4. Okay.
I am not gonna. I'm just gonna chill right now. That's it.
Chillin'. All right.
Smart.
I finally
draw a
got
card.
something to do on the board right now.
I am going to.
Get your trigger from Dragon Tempest?
Yeah, I killed one of Ron's 1/1s.
Okay, that's those.
I'm gonna tap 2 for a Dolmen Gate because I do not want my 1/1s to die when they're blocked.
There you
So
go.
Dolmen Gate, what it does is prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. So it's kind of like Indestructible Light. Just on attack on my, on my end, but they can be board wiped away. I am extremely mana starved.
No.
I know. It's a sad day for poor old Ron, but we're gonna, make it work. I am going to... let's see. What am I gonna do? What you got, other Ron? What's your blocking situation?
I got an 8/8 and a 1/2.
Everything's fucking beefy.
You can thank Crystal for that.
It's true.
Do you want to pay the 1 for Dolmen Gate? You have it.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
ask.
it. I'm gonna pay it because I do have it,
Cool.
and I don't have anything worth 1 in my hand that I can
Sure.
pay for. So, damn, this is an unfortunate circumstance. And Miram is 7 toughness.
Yes.
And what's the power? It's a 7/7.
7.
Okay. Yeah, everything's too big. Nothing is gonna get through, and I don't want anything to die just yet. So I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Oakley dokley.
Actually, before you pass, Ackerson just stated that Curse Mirror does say that until end of turn effects do end. So I don't have an 8/8 if you want to swing.
You don't? Wait,
Nope.
why?
I thought that's how that worked, because it works that way with Mishra, because it says at the next end step. But this doesn't say at the end step. So
Oh,
I don't have an 8/8 if you want to swing.
okay. Well, I will... And so you don't have any blockers? Nothing at all?
I have a 1/2.
Oh, alright. I will, I mean, I just want to make... I want to make, tokens. So I'm gonna swing at you for 2 with Daxos, and then I'll also swing at you with Adeline. So she'll make the 3 humans that are tapped and attacking as well, to everyone. So Adeline will be a 7, right? Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So it'll be 2 from Daxos and 7 from Adeline. I'll gain the 3 life for the 3 humans coming in. The Crystal and John can block the 2 humans, but they won't die.
But they
this
don't take
time.
any damage, right?
Correct.
Cool. Okay.
They don't die.
And because I made a token, I'll draw a card off of Benny Brax.
We'll take 9 and block one of the 1/1s.
Yeah.
This game went downhill fast for me. What the heck?
How? I don't know how you're there, but I feel like you have enough on board to like.
Oh, I know how I'm here. I got
Yeah.
smacked for 16.
You got schmacked. All right. I think that's all. That's all she wrote for me. I will pass the turn there.
Okay. Let's untap, upkeep, and draw.
Hey, Get Lefty, welcome in. Good to see you again. I wish I had more mana because I have amazing things in my hand and I can't afford to pay them. Bobby Christine is here. Bobby Christine the hizzy.
What up, Bobby? Bobby Christine.
We stan whoever's in the chat right now. Fucking VIPs
Jeez.
up in here.
Chat's getting spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
Quick, John, take your clothes off. What?
Who said that?
Because you said
Okay.
the chat's getting spicy, so we have to match it on the stream. You know, we have to match that energy all the time.
Listen, I think out of this group of fine human beings, I am certainly not going to be the #1 pick to get naked.
I don't know. Let's test the theory.
Yeah, all right. Chat, we're gonna put up a poll.
Yeah. Put up a poll. Which
do you want to see get naked first?
strip commander? Looks like Ron's losing, so
Let's see them skivvies.
free
Hey,
the
Crystal,
nipple.
where is that Forgotten Ancient getting sent? Or not the Forgotten Ancient, the Colonian Hydra.
So here's the thing about how I play Magic. I'm probably not going to attack with it because I want to have fun, and
Yeah.
it got too chunky too fast.
But it's good that you've kept up a big blocker as well, because it avoids people swinging at you and losing their shit. You know. So yeah, it's a good idea to keep one up as well.
Yeah, I might just hang back and vibe and see what else I can do until you
Okay,
guys
so
board wipe me and I never recover.
So I don't have to kill it.
I could bait that. I could swing at you. Can you kill it?
I can.
Would you do that to my poor little Hydra?
I would.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
I'm like, he doesn't have to answer that. I will do that for him. Yes, he will.
I'm at 15. That swings for 32 when you attack. Yeah.
Forza Milan. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
So let's. Jeez, this is stinky. Okay, we're
I
gonna
love
tap
your
Jura. Tina.
Did you see
Okay.
Tina with the air hump? It's perfect because we were talking about stripping, and then Tina comes in like, It's great.
Jura, trigger. I get to put in an artifact with 4 or less CMC onto the battlefield. That's gonna be a Traxos.
Yes!
Only because Ron is here.
Stacking Land is my pet deck. I love Traxos. You know when we were at
Oh, it's Old Border too.
Yeah, it's in the Mishra deck. It's so fun that he's like having a revival and everybody knows who he is now. But yeah, like I went over to watch a game being played, and somebody was running Traxos as their commander, and I was like, oh my god, that's my pet deck, I love this card, blah blah blah, here, have a sticker, because my stickers are me riding Traxos. So I'm like, here, have a sticker, and he took the card out of the sleeve and put my sticker right on it, like then and there in the moment, and I was like, no, oh my god. So like now his actual commander has like me as a like riding Traxos on it. It's amazing. So yeah. Perfect.
Also, when I initially
need to know what the hippo drama at the Cincinnati Zoo is, so please tell me about it.
Oh no.
Go ahead, Ron.
When I initially met you at Summit, you had a print of Traxos in your hand. You were hanging out with the artist, just living your best life.
So they had this table of artists that were visiting the U.S. for the first time, as artists or as guests, or have never been to a con or something like that. I think that's what was told to me, and it was like a table of like foreign guests, and one of them was the artist for Traxos, and I had no idea that he was going to be there, and I like squealed. So I bought a signed print, and I bought a foil artist proof, and I like totally fangirled. And I don't know if he just was like a more like reserved, stoic personality, which is probably true, but I was like, oh my god, you don't understand, this is my favorite deck ever. And I was like, and he was like, okay. And I was like, your art is amazing. I like fully Oprah'd, like and and he was like, okay. Security. but yeah, I got it signed, so it was really awesome. I was geeking out a little bit.
Cute.
Blue, red, and 2 for a Joyra Weatherlight Captain.
Is this a Joyra themed?
I wish. She just works really well with artifacts. That is a historic spell. She's legendary, so Traxos will untap.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We will pay 1, 2, and 3 for a Machine God's Effigy.
This is a good card.
On cast, Joyra will trigger, and I will get to draw a card. Machine God's Effigy is to enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield.
I'm really glad you're playing this because it gives people the chance to see a lot of these new cards or reprinted cards.
Yeah, I should have played it unaltered. I would have. It's still good, totally, unaltered.
Yeah, it's really good. Totally fine. Ackerson is spilling the tea on the hippo drama and said that Fiona has started mating with Tucker, who is Fiona's mom's new boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fiona. Hold up, girl.
Fiona from Pennsylvania, okay? Fiona goes to 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. in the pajama pants, so...
I'm happy somebody's got the finger on the pulse of the zoo drama.
But is it drama? Like, some animals don't, they're not, like, possessive of partners or anything like that, right? Do hippos, like, care about that kind of stuff?
Listen, Tucker apparently is living his best life in some sort of
Tucker be getting it in, though.
Movie.
Yeah. Tucker is the pizza delivery man.
I'm gonna have Machine God's Effigy enter the battlefield as a copy of
Colonian Hodge.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it for a hot second. I'm gonna have it enter the battlefield as a copy of.
I'm missing so many triggers. I just realized.
Traxos.
Crystal, it's fine. I get it. When I have like I have one counters deck, and I'm always like, don't talk to me. I have to concentrate. It's like, it takes all of my brain power.
I was thinking of rebranding to Miss Trigger.
Oh, I love that.
Because
I
I'm
love
so
that.
bad.
That's great.
We'll have it enter the battlefield as a copy of Colonian Hydra.
There it is.
Do
You're
it.
welcome. I'm happy to have
Do
him play.
It will enter with 4 +1/+1 counters.
Man,
Yes. As you would. As one
crazy
does.
over here.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Thank you.
And that's not until end of turn. It's a copy.
Yeah.
It's a copy forever.
It's
For
a straight up
Ebsies?
copy. For Ebsies.
I
It's
get
my
really
default.
invested in like this animal drama because let me tell you, I
Hippo
went
meeting.
I went to Disney World, and my favorite theme park in Disney World is Animal Kingdom, and they have like huge conservation efforts. So I did this behind the scenes tour of the rhinos, and you can actually go up and like pet the rhinos and like see how they care for them and all that stuff. So they train them with like a series of clicks and stuff to like open their mouths so that when the vet comes in to examine them, they like open their mouth on cue and they could see in their throats and their teeth and all that stuff without like getting fucking bit or like having to like tranquilize them every time. So they were trying to mate the rhinos as part of this conservation effort because they're going extinct. And later on I found out like the next year that the rhino that I met was successfully inseminated and then like gave birth, and I'm like, I'm so proud of her. Like I knew her, I was like, I'm so proud of her. She did it. She made it. She delivered, and I was like really invested in this rhino's life that I had spent like an hour with. And I'm like, I know her. I texted my friend I was with, remember the rhino? She did it. She had a baby.
I assume no one's going to stop me from looking at the top 4.
No, go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stifle that trigger. I'm kidding.
I'm going to put Vital Prize in my hand.
Nissa.
Boom. That one. And then... That was a spell. Boop. No, it wasn't a spell. That was a spell. Boop. Something was a spell. I know I casted one.
You did. You cast Moldaya.
And then I believe I'm going to pass the turn.
Surprising move.
Okay. Gonna draw.
I need more dice.
I'm gonna play this mana confluence. And now I need to think for a moment. Ron, I owe you a smacking.
You probably do.
Yeah. Not probably.
Feels right.
Dues need to be paid.
Let's see.
Other Ron just has everything up, straight chillin'. Nothing sideways.
Two for an Acolyte of Bahamut, so as long as I control my commander, my dragons cost 2 colorless less.
Yes.
Do you want to pay Grogu? Feed him some fish eggs?
Absolutely not.
Great.
I'm going to take one from the Mana Confidence. And we are going to cast Savage Ventmaw.
Fish
And
eggs?
I'm going to get a copy of so Savage Ventmaw enters.
Absolutely not. Just take
Huh?
it, take it. You're not paying for Ristic, right?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely not. No. There's
Have
no-
your
there's
have your
absolutely
gifts.
no.
Have your gifts. Live your life.
So Savage Ventmaw enters. I deal 2 damage to. Is there anything with 2 damage besides the 1/1s?
Benny
What's
Brax.
Benny Brax? A 1/4?
Yeah, but he's a 3/2. He's got 2.
Okay,
yeah.
so 2 damage to Benny Brax.
That's dumb. I will put him in my graveyard.
Then the copy of Savage Ventmaw enters the battlefield. Now I get to deal 3 damage to something. Let's see. You have gigantic creatures. How big is the Joy Robe with the counters on it?
2/3.
2/3. Okay, so that's gonna get 3 damage with this.
All right, she will be back.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay. And then
Gone but never forgotten.
so
Lives on in our hearts.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. So for 1 green mana, I'm gonna cast Earthquake Dragon because there is 6 mana value worth of dragon on the board, and then the 2 discount from Acolyte.
Wow.
Yeah, draw. Actually, no. That one I'll pay for. So that enters 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I deal 4 damage to something. Oracle of Moldiah. How big is it?
It's a 2/2.
Okay,
You want to
I'll get
waste
rid
your
of
4
Oracle.
damage on a 2/2?
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's Oracle Moldiah.
it is Oracle of Moldiah, and there's really no other like super great things on the board that I can kill with 4 damage. Oh, actually, wait, the Daxos is gaining you life, right?
Yes. Daxos.
How big? How? What's the toughness at?
4, because there's 4. The Devotion to White is 4. So his
Okay,
toughness is 4.
so I'll do 5 damage. Or so no, it's 4 damage right now. Jesus.
Do it. Let the hate consume you.
Yeah, let's do the Daxos. Daxos is going down.
Okay.
And then I get a second Earthquake Dragon that will now deal 5 damage to something. This
Gross.
5 damage will go to, let's see.
I love what's happening. It feels like the slowest Massacre Girl. Respectfully.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna do 5 damage to Mox Crystal's face.
Ooh.
Honestly valid.
He said, "Fuck your life."
Big dog.
And now I'm gonna go to combat because
There you are.
Ron in the chat. Shh.
Okay. So. Okay. So this is. Oh, this had a counter on it also from the Dragon Lord. That's 11. That's 21. 29.
Ugh.
36.
Ugh.
Mox, you want to make a deal?
I'm listening.
Because you're like the threat to me right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't attack me on your turn, I won't attack you on mine. Right now.
So if you don't attack me right now, then I can't attack you on my next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay.
Does everything have haste?
Yes.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, this is nutty.
So we have 21 damage going to Ron.
Which one?
These two, not the other Ron.
Which Ron? Okay. And it's flying, right?
They are both flying.
Yeah.
Both have trample.
I don't have flyers, so I can't block anyway. 21, so that'll be 14.
And then I am going to go for the other Ron with 2 4/4s in the air.
Don't do it. That's 8.
Damn.
That'll put me at 7.
He really tried to not kill you. He was like,
I
I could kill one of you.
I have a
or-
7/7
Yeah.
here too, but I'm not going to do it.
You
A blocker
see?
might be needed.
Look at that. Look at that. That was a good turn.
And when Savage Ventmaw attacks, I will end up making 12 mana, 6 red and 6 green.
Mm.
See the teeth.
Okay. Second main. I will. I really don't have much to do with all this
Aw,
mana,
how sad.
but
I'm so
I
sad
will.
for you.
I will use a red, and I will play Gadrick the Crown Scourge.
Sure.
It
You
will
have mana
come
for
in-
a 6 steady.
Well, I do because I have the Ventmaw.
Oh, shit.
You paid?
So you'll absolutely. Yeah, I have all this floating mana that's just circulating. So.
Yep.
So this will enter. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to something. Let's do 6 damage to.
Ajani.
What?
My boy?
Ajani is a 6. You can get rid of Ajani.
It's only creature or player.
Oh.
But I'll deal 6 damage to Mox because that's not an attack.
Damn.
respect that.
The technicalities, the rule, the fucking deal's broken already. You see
More
that?
technicalities.
See that,
Oh, no.
Crystal?
I'm
Damn.
familiar with fake
Wait,
contracts.
Ron. Okay, you know what? Now you're gonna take the 7, Ron.
The 7.
Bring you and Ron will both be sitting at 7. So Ron
Ron
at
and
7.
I'm honored to be just like Ron. Okay. Other Ron and Ron, same thing.
We're in this together. We're in this together. It's us versus the rest of the pod.
I'll pass the turn.
That's actually a good question. Creature players old text for any target now? Question mark. Yeah. Chat says that Dragon Tempest can deal damage to any target.
Oh look, fucking finally, a land.
It's a
It
Rata?
only took like 4 turns. Okay, I am going to... damn it. There's not really a whole lot that I can do here, but I needs it. Alright, I'm gonna tap for a Nyx Lotus, which enters tapped. And I will look at us at fucking even life. What the fuck is this? It's weird.
You're welcome.
Oh, do you want to pay for a 6 steady?
I can't, because Nyx costs 4 and I only have 4. I'm going to just swing to create humans. So I'm gonna swing Adeline at Crystal. You're welcome to block it. It's a 5/4 with vigilance, and then it will create 1 human that's attacking everyone. Everyone can block it. I'm just trying to make them.
Yep.
I'll block.
So,
We'll block.
3 of them are tapped, and then I have an additional 4 down here.
Yep.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Untap. Draw. What could be my final card? Okay. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. I don't know what kind of counter magic Crystal has up in that deck.
I just realized that Crystal and I have the same life total, and you.
Yeah,
guys have
that's
the
what
same
I
life
said.
total.
That's what I said. That everyone's even.
I'm a total stoner. I don't.
1, 2, 3, 5 for Thopter Assembly.
I'm gonna fetch while you're doing
Thought
things.
percent is awesome.
Okay.
But now we're not tied in life.
Wait, do I not get to... I don't get to untap. Someone's gonna kill me.
Ron, this picture you posted on Twitter is killing me.
I
I can't.
I'm not gonna Thopter Assembly.
I'm obsessed.
I have more than 4 artifacts, yeah?
You must. Yeah, because you have the Soul Ring, the Arcane, and then Traxos,
Yeah.
and the
I was
Sundial. Yeah, you have them.
being facetious.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Podcast to draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Oh, goodness. I don't like this. Jeez, I have to think so much. Everything's just so big. Why did we let this happen?
Are we talking about the hippo porn again? Everything's
Whoa.
just so big.
Hold up. What to do? Is there, I don't. I gotta do some sort of damage because I don't get to untap.
Yay, Gat Lefty and Ackerson caught the Palpitoad in the chat. Whoop whoop.
The Palpitoad.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do they just like pop up on the screen?
Yeah, they pop up in the chat randomly, and it says, like a blank, whatever, insert Pokemon is in the chat, and then you can type !Pokecatch to catch it, and then it randomly tells you who caught it or whether or not anybody caught it, and then
I see.
yeah, and then you have a way to keep track of like all the Pokemon you've ever caught.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Okay, let's do a thing.
Ron, you have such nice hands.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna tap Soul Ring to float 2 colorless. I'm gonna use 1 to cast Ichor Wellspring. It's going to trigger Joyra on cast. I'll get to draw a card. When this enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card. With the other colorless I have floating, I will cast a Strionic Resonator. On cast, Joyra, draw a card.
Feels right. Draw that board. and white.
My land for turn, I'm going to play an exotic orchard. Dang, I really need one more mana.
Don't we all?
If I could give you one, I would.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, BB.
Mm. Golly, you have so many dragons, and I don't have a board fight.
I have lots of, we'll say, pretty well-sized chunky things.
It sucks because
Crystal's
I have
got
3
two
things in hand that could
insanely
make me a
large
lot of
chunky
flyers. And they're
You
so
just don't have the mana.
expensive to cast. Yeah, I just don't have the mana. And I would have if things weren't removed, because Nyx gives me mana according to my devotion to white. But because so many things were removed, I only have 2 now. So I'm like, fuck, can't cast a goddamn thing.
Okay, so for a blue and a black, we're going to cast Silas Wren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a legendary. Trigger Jorah. Draw a card. That's not a card I needed.
I just got the weirdest ad on your stream run. I'm not gonna lie. This dude's smelling his beard. I don't know what's happening.
He's
Oh,
smelling
is it
his
the
own beard?
State Farm.
Yeah, it is State
Oh.
Farm. What's happening?
Well, I don't choose the ads, so thanks,
blame you
Twitch.
exclusively.
Is it still on an ad right now?
Yeah, for a few more seconds.
We will cast Time Sieve.
Oh.
On cast Trigger Jorah, draw a card.
So many cards.
Hey, Logan, welcome in.
Yes. Pay 1 for a Belwar Stone, Trigger Jorah, draw a card. A 1 for a Servo Schematic, Trigger Jorah, draw a card.
Are you just digging?
Yes.
Kind of.
I want 4 of my humans to be skirt wearers and 3 of them to be pants wearers.
Let's tap this. We're gonna sacrifice 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. Let's take an extra turn.
Yes.
Servo Schematic has a death trigger or graveyard trigger, and so does Ichor Wellspring. Servo Schematic will give me a servo, so I'll have 2 servos, and I'll get to draw a card.
Do it.
Draw. I get 2 servo boys.
Servy BBs.
Servy BBs.
Move to my end step. Go to clean up. I'm gonna sculpt my hand real quick. I'm gonna keep 1, 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to pitch a Swamp, Temple of Deceit, Factor Fiction, Lithoform Engine, and Temple of Epiphany. Then untap.
I'm so invested in this turn. I'm like, do it.
Pop off.
Do the thing.
No, keep yours. Draw a card. I hate that. Okay.
I have a love-hate relationship with group chats. It's like I love to be included and a part of something, but then every time I get like a notification, I'm like, God damn it. Like, you know, like it's just going all day, and then it's like if you miss a part of it, then you have to like scroll back, and it's like you feel like you're out of the loop.
I just mute them and then like heart react stuff later.
Yeah, like I mute them, but then I feel like I miss a bunch, and then there's always like, I mean, I hate to be, I don't hate it. I have to be honest, right? I have to be like the person who just gives that like real perspective, you know, because I think it's important to be truthful, not and that's not always the kindest option. But there's always like when you're in a group chat with like 20 people, there's always one person that like annoys the fuck out of you, or like you really don't like, but they're in there because somebody else likes them, and every time you see their name in the group chat, you're like, ugh! You know, and it's like I'm kind of in that situation, and I have thought about leaving the group chat just because like they haven't done anything to me. They're not like a terrible person or anything like that, you know, but it's like just somebody who like is not my friend and not my like my jam, you know. And I have just been like, I should just leave because I'm just causing myself like negative energy being here, like, and being annoyed. But then I feel bad because then I feel excluded by the rest of the group, and I don't want everybody to be like, why'd you leave? And I'm like, oh, because I can't fucking stand this person, you know, like, and it's there's very, very few people that I really can't stand like to that degree, but every now and then it happens, and it's like, here I am just sitting through this discomfort. But that's all.
Girl, take your peace back.
I know.
Do it. I empower you.
Thank you, baby.
I just left 2 group chats for Magic 30 and Summit. I was like, all right, we've done this.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. I did the same. Like once the event was passed, I was like, okay, we gotta go. Yeah, there was a group chat that I was in that like I really liked everybody, and there was a person who was like, I don't know, quite belittling to me specifically a couple times, and I let it go like once, I let it go twice, and then it was like the last time I just called it out, and I was like, you're being belittling and I don't like it, and really nothing was said, and I just like quietly left, but like it alerts everyone like Ron left the chat, and then of course everybody was like DMing me privately like, oh my god, you left, and I was like, yeah, fuck that, like I'm not gonna let somebody talk to me like that.
Sure did.
So, yeah, and that person never DM'd me. That person never reached out. Like, we still follow each other, and I feel like it could easily be pieced out. I'm not really, like, that mad, but, like, I felt disrespected, and I was like, I'm just not gonna be somewhere where somebody disrespects me, and nobody has the balls to say anything about it. They all, like, message me privately, like, oh, yeah, that was fucked up, and it's like, well, ain't nobody said a fucking word about it in the chat, so, like, I'm just sitting here defending myself, and I'm like, I'm not that type of friend. Like, if I feel like you're being off base or out of line, I'd be like, no, don't talk like that. Like, you know, chill. But, yeah, I didn't want to be there anymore because I felt some type of way. And now I feel like I almost like never talk to that group because they're so used to like engaging in that chat and with each other that I'm like on the outside of it. Like, I'm never included in that conversation. I rarely talk to them anymore, which feels weird, but I have to focus on me, and I can't be in a space that doesn't make me feel accepted or comfortable. So
That.
Yeah. Totally fair.
Papercut Igniter.
Pretty fair ask. to be respected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's go to combat.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
Combat.
No, combat. Why?
Exotic Orchard for red 1. I'm gonna activate Papercut Igniter. Give it +X+O until the end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts I control.
Yes.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Logan
7,
said, I'm
8.
sorry to interrupt
9.
your turn, but Logan in the chat says that there's now a way to quietly leave chats in Discord, which is nice for some people, but I kind of like that it lets people know so that
The announcement.
I mean, yeah, so it's like, yeah, I fucking left. Fuck you. And but not just for like the rudeness of it, but like also because people if they're trying to like message you and then it's like, wait, why aren't they there? Like, you know, it saves that like, did you leave the chat? It saves that whole like conversation. So it's like I'd rather it tell everybody I don't care. Go on, Ron. Sorry to interrupt.
So Hellcat Igniter is swinging for 18 in the air.
Do it.
You should attack John,
Get wrecked, nerd.
in my opinion. Oh, do you have flyers? Okay.
Yeah, he's got like nothing but flyers.
Which is stinky poo poo.
Yeah. Oh, looks like
Hey, how big
looks
are
like
they?
it's
Not
gonna
me.
be you, Crystal. Whoops, a daisy.
Wait, how big is your attacker's butt? Can you just attack into that?
Do you have any flyers, Crystal?
No, I don't.
So then you can't block it at all unless you have removal. You do have mana up though.
I do.
So let's. Alright, we're gonna force the issue. Crystal, 18 in the air at you.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just gonna take it. Okay.
Take 18. Okay.
Ackerson says.
I think that Colonial Hydra's coming somewhere.
Yeah, right. It's got to. Ackerson says, "Is there a way to leave Discord extra loud?" And it's like, there isn't, but I choose to. It's like,
Is there an option
hell
to
no,
give
bitches.
each individual person a direct message letting you know that you're leaving?
No. I mean, I would never be that extra, but because that's a lot of effort and time out of my day, and you know, time is
Just at
money.
everyone.
But yeah, if I leave like a Discord server, I don't say anything. But if it's like a chat, then you know, I'll let it announce so that people know I'm not there and they're not just like talking to me, assuming that I'm there and I'm not. You know, that'd be weird.
John, do you have the ability to kill all of us next turn?
Potentially, looks like it.
Potentially.
I'm gonna activate Time Seed again.
Do it. Filthy.
I'm gonna untap.
Everything.
Draw.
Is that a Schmandrew playmat?
It is.
Schmandrew just commented on something I'm in on Twitter, so I'm going to let him know. And that you are playing with his playmat.
Yeah, he's the sweetest.
Absolutely. I've met him a couple times. I met him for the first time at Gen Con. Like officially, you know, like, hi, we're talking in real life. I'm a person, you're a person, you know?
This summit was the first time I met him, and I think that he and other Ron are tied for my favorite people I met over the weekend.
Hey, stop that.
I love the love. I love to see it.
It's just true.
I was offended for a second, and I was like, no, we've met before, so
Yeah.
I don't count.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me? What? And I was like, no,
I'm gonna
wait.
cast-
She said met. We've met before.
I cast Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3. The discard unless I discard an artifact.
Ron, you have drawn so many cards.
is this good?
Do you
What
love
does
to
it do?
see it?
Yeah.
I'll draw 3.
Oh my god, so many.
I'm gonna discard 3 and Dynamo. Oh, what to do? We'll do this. Reliquary Tower, Wayfarer's Bubble. Draw a card off of Jorah. That's not what I want either. F me, dude. This is stinky. Okay. This is very stinky. Gosh, I have no answers.
For John.
Yes.
What if I told you I did?
Ooh.
I took 2 extra turns for this.
Well, I'd rather you do it, of course.
I'm honestly trying.
I see it and I appreciate it. Like, I want it to happen so bad. I'm like, you're getting there, you're doing it. I'm like a proud mom at like the soccer game, you know? It's like, look at him trying so hard. He's there, he's doing it. My baby.
It is popping off, this pre-con.
Yeah.
Heck.
Okay, we're gonna do.
How many cards left in my deck, Get Lefty? I mean, I've only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
I think they meant the other Ron, because the other Ron's been drawing.
That's right. I keep forgetting that there are 2 of us, and I'm like,
it's Ron-a-rama.
It's Ron-a-rama. Other Ron has like maybe like, I don't know, 14 cards at best left.
Yeah, a few.
And still has not hit a board wipe, if you can believe it.
Onicult Anvil on cast trigger Joyra. Golly, I keep drawing lands and I'm so upset about it.
So the thing is that other Ron did a cheat, right? So, because we're not in person, we can't count the cards, and came in with like a 120 card deck. So,
I wish.
Not even close to milling himself out. Hey, Schmandrew's here!
Wait, is Schmandrew here?
Yes, thank you for the
Schmandrew!
follow!
Hey!
Whoa. Oprah moment!
I did play earlier with my signed Schmandrew art playmat.
Yay!
Let's go to combat.
Let us go.
All right, what you doing there, other Ron?
Ron's like, I'm taking somebody out with me, I swear.
Other Ron's like, down with the ship.
I need someone to take damage. 2 damage.
4.
Ooh.
So I can recast something out of my graveyard at no consequence.
I mean, will you?
It's Silas Rin.
Will you win? Will you pop off? Because I'll take the 2 if you're gonna pop off.
I'll get an extra turn.
Yes, I'll take the 2.
Okay. Ron, I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
Okay. Go on.
Okay.
I'm loving this. I'm literally loving it. I'm like, this is amazing.
When Silas Rin deals damage, I can cast an artifact from my graveyard this turn.
For anybody who doesn't know, Schmandrew designed Crystal's playmat and is a fantastic artist. So please give Schmandrew a follow and check out his art. It is beautiful.
Look, I swapped out the playmat right before we started playing, but I have a signed version of the Schmandrew art playmat, so get on my level.
That is baller moves. Ballin'.
Me
Okay.
too.
All of the extra turns.
Oh, yes. What's in my graveyard? That's an artifact that I can cast. Aha! 2. Echo Wellspring. On cast, trigger Joyra.
Draw.
Schmandrew,
enters
ask how we
battlefield.
are all doing. I am well, Schmandrew. I am watching other Ron pop the fuck off with a mostly Mishra precon. There were some edits made to it, but it, as many of you know already, it is quite tough as it is on its own. So I am just allowing the extra turns to happen because I freaking love to see it. So Crystal has some beefy babies on her side, and John has created in one turn like 40 bajillion dragons and will win next turn if Ron doesn't find a solution. So we are in dire straits, and I am taking life to help Ron take extra turns, even though I am hanging by a thread. So that's how I'm doing, but everyone else can speak for themselves.
Crystal saying that she had an answer to this?
I mean, she might.
I might.
She might, yeah.
Who
knows?
We'll see. I've learned
just let Ron squirm and dig.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm almost halfway through my deck.
I really am loving this. Like, you know, I know that
Wait,
some
you're
people
not halfway through?
almost.
Actually, I think just about halfway.
Some people really hate like extra turns and popping off and all that stuff, and it's like in a game like this where it's like so close, you know, when you're so close to death, like coming back from that moment, I love to see like anything that you got up your sleeves and anything that you can make happen, and like just seeing your board state and visualizing like what you have and what options you have is so awesome to me. So I love to see this. I'm like thriving right now.
2, 3.
I also keep looking at the same cards in my hand, like as if they're going to be different every time. I've seen them since like the beginning of the game, so I'm like, stop looking at them. It's the same fucking cards, okay?
Smelting Vat. Uncast trigger Joyra. I'll draw. Jeez, that's not what I want. 1 and tap it. Sacrifice another artifact. Reveal the top 8 cards of my library. Put up to 2 non-creature artifact cards with total mana value less than or equal to the sacrifice artifact's mana value from among them onto the battlefield.
I love that Shmandrew said, Crystal, are you going to cast Cataclysm? And every time I see Cataclysm, I think Catechism, and I'm like, yes, that would be terrible. It's
Wait. Oh, that says non-creature artifact. Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
So Shmandrew is specifically referencing a game that we played with someone who just sucked. Like, they were just not fun to play with.
Oh,
it was the only game over the entire weekend at Summit where I was like, why am I here?
Yeah, that happens. That was kind of like my pool game that I victoriously won that one day. That one day that it was I think Saturday. The really busy we lobby conned it, and Saturday was like a big day, and this person was very like boisterous and arrogant and quite mean to somebody who like didn't know how to play pool, and I was kind of helping out, and this person was, I guess, like joking around, but when you don't know somebody well, kind of shit talking like that and being mean and extra aggressive is just really off-putting. Cool. Yeah. And so they won their game, and the next person was going to play them, and I said, no, can I play the game? I want to play. And it was like the gods shone down on me, and it was the best game of pool I've ever played in my life. I look like a fucking hustler. Like, I pulled off like, I don't know, he tried to talk shit to me too, but I pulled off like I don't know how many shots in a row, and I pulled off a shot behind my back and it went in, and like I kept going, and I won the game, and they still had 5 balls on the table by the time I like cleaned house, and the look on their face, it was just like award winning. I was thriving, and I wasn't even humble about it at all. I was like, get right, like eat it, you know. And I just was so like, everybody was like shouting and celebrating, and they were like, oh my god, that was the most amazing thing I've seen. And I'm like, I feel so good about this. Like, I feel nothing inside, because like just this person deserved it so much. It was so bad. But yeah, and then I saw them again at the con on Sunday, like as I was leaving, and there was in the VIP lounge, and there was a pool table there, and I was like, oh, funny we should. I was like, oh look, a pool table, and he was like, never again. And I was like, it was pretty satisfying.
How'd that go? Yeah, this is not at all what I wanted.
You tried.
Is there a board wipe in that deck? You know.
I would think so. It's a Wizards Precon. There's always 3.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just, I'm just mad right now.
No.
Baby, the most important thing is that you had fun, okay?
I did have fun just getting to filter through my deck for lands.
You did great. You'll get them next time, Tiger.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess I will.
Yeah.
Yep. Enthusiastic Mechanaut, and I'm going to pass. Well, I get to draw off the Jorah. It's an artifact. Now I have to discard. I'm gonna discard
Definitely missed some
Spine of.
triggers, but I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Is that a
Spine of his shot. It is. It's now in the graveyard. Go ahead, Crystal.
I have a turn.
Oh, so Ajani's -8 before you gain 100 life.
That is true.
Okay. So
That
you've
is
got
accurate.
a couple turns before that happens.
I had my eye on that.
I don't think that we have a couple of turns.
I mean, unless you draw the right thing.
I'm down to 44 cards in my deck.
Hear me out. Would it be more fun for us to not have creature and have
Yes.
it kill?
Yes.
Yes.
It would be?
That would be very
Okay.
fun. Yes.
Well, first then, I'm going to attack John. Hold on, I have to make sure this
Okay.
card does what I think it
Yeah.
does.
So you're breaking our deal?
Yes.
Oh, I can't!
Yes.
No, it's just been so
No.
long.
Break
So
that
actually,
deal.
The
he
extra
swung
turns
it.
I took. The extra turns I took place of the turn that was there.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
possibly.
invoke the deal.
I'm a
Okay.
woman of my word. I'm a fairy. I can't be an oath breaker.
Hold it.
You know what?
Hold
But
it.
I feel like that deal was already broken when the decision to send that life loss at you had happened. So, I'm just saying, just for the sake of argument. But yes,
True.
getting rid of creatures
No.
is a
Board white.
fantastic idea.
The problem is, actually, no, I'm good. Okay, so what we're gonna do, my friends?
If you swing at me, you'll kill me. I only have
No, I'm not gonna swing at you. I promise.
It's.
I'm just going to.
it's fair.
I'm not even gonna destroy our creatures. I'm gonna exile them.
Yes,
So I'm gonna
Anderson.
merciless eviction.
The spirit of the deal was broken. See that, John? You see that? You see that? You first fucked up when you didn't strip, and then that's what you get.
Exiling all creatures.
Exiling the homies.
Damn.
My creatures were so chunky.
Yeah, they were.
So for
That's a
y'all-
sacrifice you got to be willing to make. Are you going to pay the 1 for a 6 study?
Sure.
Okay.
I was like, where's the camera? Over here.
My dragon flight is no more.
You've drawn enough cards, my friend.
Okay.
I am going to up a Johnny to look at the top 4 of my deck. And we're going to cry.
Felt that.
Move to cry step. Hold on.
I flipped 6 lands out of the top 8 cards off of whatever
Oh
spell that
my
was.
god. I wish I had that right now. I'm so starved and everything's
I think
expensive.
I'm just gonna grab Master Biomancer. And then it's gonna go into my hand, and then I'll pass the turn. Okay.
Okay.
I think you're gonna get pretty close to that Ajani, because unless people have hasty creatures that can attack you or attack the Ajani, I think you're close. You're
I
one
have
turn
never
away.
in my life actually -8 this Ajani. I might do it just for fun, just as a treat.
I'm going to let you do it.
See? I want you to do it, and I want to remind John that I told him he should have -6 to your Ajani. So when you do it, it's gonna be a moment.
8. Miriam
Study.
with a counter on it.
Crystal is
Jade.
on theme today. The sleeves matching the mat.
Yeah, that's it.
Love it.
All right.
So it's a 7/7. Dragon Tempest enters. Will deal 1 damage to Crystal. Gonna go to attacks. It has haste. Crystal, sorry, I gotta take you out.
Wait, how many is it? Am I dead?
Yeah.
It's a 7/7.
I died?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Can you believe
You guys
it?
have to
no.
get him for me.
The traitor. The traitor.
Yeah,
the
I'll pass the
treason.
Don't let my death be for nothing.
Your death
You're
will not.
Girl, I ain't got much happening with no lands up in this bitch. All right, let's see.
It's actually remarkable how little land you have.
I know, it's crazy.
There's a land.
There we go.
It is a land.
It's a
But both
not
of
so
these,
great right now.
Yeah,
That's
both
the
of
one.
these depend on my devotion, and I have no devotion, and that's a real fucking bummer. So,
Felt that.
yeah, there really isn't anything I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna die, I think. I promise this deck does other things. When there's mana to pay for it, I probably should have mulliganed, but I had really good stuff in here.
I had 5 lands and 2 large dragons. I'm like, I'm good. Let's just wait this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 5 for a Mind's Eye. Whenever an opponent draws a card, I may pay 1 if I do draw a card. Just because it's the only thing I can play right now, really. But, yeah, I don't have any open mana to pay for it, so I will not be drawing any cards. But I will pass the turn, that's all I got.
Pay for a Ristic Study?
No, I can't afford it.
Okay.
Got nothing to pay for it.
Alright, let's untap. Upkeep and draw. This is a very sad board right now.
I know. Crystal, it was a valiant effort. You did great.
I think it's Ward 2?
Ward 2. And it came out with Jade Orb of Dragonkind, so it actually is hexproof until the end of my next turn.
Ew! Get that shit out of here.
I like it.
Until when?
The gains hexproof until my next turn.
Okay, great. That's all I needed to know. I am going to pay 1, tap Trading Post. I'm going to discard a Herald of Anguish. I'm going to gain 4 life.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Good moves.
Ooh, what is that?
Miram is stinky. Now I know why Amber hates that card.
I love it. I think it's great. It's tough. Sometimes, you know, every now and then, you see a card that's like absolutely just fucking jacked, and it's like, why is this so cheap or so easy to play?
Wow.
You know. Schmandrew says if I ever need any guests, he would be happy to pop on a stream, and I love that for me because I would love to have Schmandrew play.
Dragon Turtle.
I better be in that pod. So, I have a response.
Yes.
What is your
Respond.
I'd like to pay a black, and a red.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to bedevil your
Yes.
Miram, paying the 2 for Ward 2.
Paying the 2 for Ward 2.
Do you pay for Ristic Study on that cast, by the way?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Okay.
So you're looking to bedevil Miriam, huh?
Yep. Destroy it.
Let's see. Okay.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Sorry, John.
I feel so bad because John is so close, and we're just like making it really inconvenient.
Oh yeah, making it like so hard right now.
I'm trying.
Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield.
John, this is what happens when you're the villain, okay?
Right.
You did this to yourself.
Let's do.
We're putting you to the test.
So Dragon Turtle enters. I will hit Ron for 1, and then I will attack you for 3 with haste.
Me?
No, other Ron. Other Ron.
Okay. And then attack me for 3 with haste?
Yeah. Huh?
So when Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, you tap it.
Tap it and up to 1 target creature. Oh, okay. Well, there's no creatures on the battlefield, right? So that sucks. Okay, so it's just on the battlefield right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll still take the 1 from the Dragon Tempest.
Yes, you'll take 1 from the Dragon Tempest. Pastor?
All right. Let's go. Big moves, baby. Yeah, just what I need. A fucking instant that protects my creatures. Cool.
Isn't that what we all need?
Sweet. I just want to play one thing. Damn.
Why are you guys making this so hard?
All right.
Sorry.
Damn
Sorry.
Kind of not sorry, but sorry. Shit happened and you became the enemy.
Started with the dragons, let's be honest.
Yeah, dragons, my least favorite theme in Magic.
Yes, you did say that. You did say that at Summit. I only have 1 dragon deck that I like really just built. It's a Joda. It's the new Joda Wooburg. And the only reason I built it is because I wanted a deck that was mostly made of backgrounds, and 3 of the backgrounds from Baldur's Gate involve dragons. So I would have to cut them if I didn't include dragon, like a dragon affinity in my deck. So I just made all the creatures legendary dragons so that I could include those backgrounds.
I have a dragon deck somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the Precon. The Vrondis.
Yeah. So, okay, I could make tokens, but the tokens don't assist my Nyx because it's devotion to the color, and the tokens, while they're white, don't have tips, right?
That is true.
So it feels like a waste to do this, but I mean, at least I'll have blockers, I guess. I'm just gonna Finale of Glory and make 3 2/2 soldiers. I wish they
draw
were.
Draw for 6 penny.
No, I don't. I wish they were angels, but they're not. I'm not paying. No, just draw, live your life, boo.
Living my best life over here.
And they have vigilance. Big knife-wielding soldier, and there's 3 of them. And that is all I got. I will pass.
Alright, let's do this.
Do
this
it.
is gonna mayhem.
You better take fucking 14 turns, I swear.
I feel bad every time I take extra turns.
I don't. I'm like watching you thrive. I'm thriving vicariously.
Let's do I have a mana for this? I'm gonna cast Mishra. I am going to go to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, create Mishra's War Form. It's a copy of a target non-creature artifact. I'm going to make a copy of Soul Ring for no reason.
Okay.
Feels good. Feels right.
It gains haste. Mm-hmm.
And here's a chikorita.
All right, John, I'm sending 4 at you.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Okay. Is there an artifact in my graveyard that I want to cast? No, we're gonna have to do this. What does that card do? This is stinky. Okay. We're going to pay 2. Command tower for a black. We're going to feed the swarm. Targeting Dragon Tempest.
Dragon Tempest?
Yep.
John's like, I'm sick of your shit.
I'm trying to drag this game on as long as we can.
I mean, I'm loving this game. I think this is a really good game. John, you should be honored that it's costing us this much work to get rid of you. So, honestly, this is a compliment, okay? And it took 14 turns. Crystal came back from the dead to haunt John. You know what? I feel like that's what I would do. If I could design a magic card, I wonder if it would ever be possible to revive a dead player.
That would be cute.
Like
just target player that died this turn. I'm gonna target Machine God's effigy back to my hand.
Okay.
Kind of like D&D, you know? Like, can I save you from, like, imminent death? Can I revivify you? Can I bring you back? That's kind of... I mean, there's so much crossover with D&D and Magic anyway that I wonder if there could ever be, like, a sorcery that's a revivify and I could bring somebody back. Wizards, hire me. So cool. I've got ideas.
They're hiring. Do it. Apply.
I know, right? That's gonna be in my cover letter. It's like, let me give you an example of what I can provide you. Okay, revivify. Think about it, and then they'll steal my idea and not hire me anyway, and then I'll just cry. No.
I will message Gavin so fast.
I know. Gavin and I are pretty good friends, but I never like to use connections for things like that. If I did apply, I wouldn't even tell him I applied.
Guys, I'm casting a 7-mana blue spell. Do you know what it is?
I was like, is it Cyclonic Rift?
Oh. Do you want to pay the 1 for a 6 study?
Yes.
At this
I
point.
do.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah. Okay, other Ron, you like dragging shit out? Let's take the
Let's
face.
go.
Hell yeah.
I'm here
Hell
for
yeah.
Yeah, Ron, your stuff's gone too.
it. Mine. What's gone? Everything. All. Everything. Right.
It returns to your
overloaded
hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I felt not Ron kill on Mox. I didn't kill Crystal.
I did.
Yeah, it was
John
John.
killed me.
After the
Yeah,
deal,
it was me.
deals were
Listen,
made and deals
you
were
can try. Listen, I stand by my deal. I kept. to my-
Hold on,
So
hold on,
did
hold on, hold on.
she. So did she.
Real
And
quick.
then you know what? She paid for it with her life.
I'm being booed for adding infinite turns to my deck. You know what? You're fucking right. I added infinite turns.
I love to see it. I fucking love it.
I for sure put infinite turns in here. There's where to go. The cards are in here. They got exiled.
I'm just saying,
Ron,
if
it is your
your
turn.
only
It is
changes were 8 cards and they added infinite turns, sounds great. Like, whatever.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. I personally
I mean-
am about it. Look at that.
He hasn't gotten infinite turns yet, so we're doing a good job at stopping
Yeah,
it.
I chose not to do it.
Oh
Look,
man.
Time Sieve and the Thopter assembly that you guys know I have in my hand. That's infinite
Yeah.
turns. I chose not to do it.
Oh man, you should have just fucking played it out. Dang. All right. I guess I'll cast E Honda for the first time. Welcome, baby, to the battlefield.
Hey.
Hey, beefy baby's here, and I will pass the turn. That's all I got.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
How many cards do you have in your hand? 9,000 bajillion million?
Too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
9,000 bajillion million.
Let's see how many I can cast. Soul Ring. For starters. Arcane Signet.
Strong start.
Very strong start. Land for turn. I will play Darksteel Citadel, which surprisingly did not come in the precon.
Boo.
That is a little surprising, actually.
I have too many cards in my
So,
hand.
so do we think we're going to see Traxos completed?
That would be rad,
Ew.
actually, but I don't know. Do they do that to, like, non-planeswalkers?
I mean, yeah, they do it to any living thing, right?
Well, let's fucking
Any
go.
organic matter.
I don't know, because
Or-
I don't think, like, he, in and of himself, like, I think they usually do that to cards that have, like, multiple different iterations, and because he's just a standalone, I don't think it's kind of, like, worth, but that would be cool. Like, I'm down with it. That'd be
I want
rad.
a completed Traxos so
Yeah.
hard.
Machine God's Effigy
somebody make an altar of it. We'll allow it.
as a copy of your Dragon Turtle.
Okay.
Very cute. Cute move.
So I'm gonna tap it, and I'm gonna ultra tap your Dragon Turtle.
Oh, man. Okay. Dragging this shit out,
Oh, yeah.
Ron. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Then, yeah. I gotta start casting shit.
Like, yeah, actually. There's
Demir
more.
Signet. Yeah. I gotta pitch 2 cards, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Uber tapped. Draw.
Let's go.
That's kind of funny. How big is he, Honda?
Wait, I have Reliquary Tower. Give me those cards back.
Yes! I was like, wait.
Dude, Ackerson, thanks for that.
Oh my gosh, how long have you had
I've had
Reliquary
it
Tower
since like
out?
turn 4.
Yeah, no, I was like, I was like, how do you not have max hand size?
I've been
I didn't
been
remember
pitching
the reliquary.
cards so.
Yeah, I didn't remember the Reliquary Tower, but I was like, how do you not have max hand size at all? E Honda's a 0/7. And as long as it's my turn, he assigns combat damage equal to his toughness rather than his power. So it's not my turn, he's a 0/7.
Bueno.
Also, Scoot, I wasn't intending to be mean when I said the crap about infinite turns, but I did put infinite turns.
I love to see
I will
us.
defend my
I
deck
think-
choices.
I think if it was like a different game, maybe I'd be like more grossed out by it, but like in this moment it was like appropriate. Like I felt good about it. I'm not mad at it.
Ron, it is your turn.
All
I
right.
played Miriam and I passed.
Okay. I will
Who
draw.
currently has hexproof?
Man,
No, Bobby Christine, you're fire. Come on.
Bobby Christine ain't never lie up in the chat. All right. Let's see. What am I fucking doing with my life?
Casting shit.
What you got as a blocker, John? Up in that bitch.
7/7.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to recast. I'll use these two. I'll recast Dolmen Gate.
Fire, recognize fire. Bobby's great.
I'm going to pay 3 for a ghostly prison.
Ugh. Drag it out.
Going, you know, I'm gonna
She's at the
pay.
I have like 11 mana, so I have stuff to play with.
I'm gonna pay 1 for a tireless tribe to give E Honda +0/+4 until the end of turn, and I will
Big button.
discard a card to do that. I have 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5 cards in hand. I'm gonna swing at John with E Honda, so that will make him a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 commander coming at
Damn.
you.
I'll take 16.
All right,
7. Right?
16
Oh no!
commander.
It attacks his butt.
Yeah, it attacks with his toughness. So he has 7 toughness already, +4, plus I have 5 cards in hand, and he gets.
E Honda
plus-
said, "Throw that ass in a circle."
Yeah, he did. So it was 16 on attack, and that's all I got. I will pass the turn. Look at this even Stevens game we have going on.
This is much more
Throw-
comfortable to see.
Throw that ass in a circle. And he got a big one too, so it's a
Draw.
lot of ass. It's appropriate that I would play it.
Okay.
See, now Ron can play carefully because he knows who my next target is now.
Yeah.
Can I play it right? You just fucking 100-hand slap my ass.
I mean, I only have the one creature. It's a great ability because he gives that ability to
Oh, yeah.
all creatures. So all creatures get like plus
yeah.
the number of cards in my hand. So it's like fucking it when it does the thing, it does it well. But I just was mana starved for so long
Oh
that
yeah.
you know.
Did you? Is the tribe you cast a creature?
Sorry, it is a creature. I had considered getting a Oh, I think I did something wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had to play something else instead of this. So, John, I'll get this back. John, take 3 back.
Okay.
Because this gives him this gives itself +4. I didn't have the mana to play something else that gives E Honda the +4, but but I added a card back to my hand. I didn't discard it, so he would have gotten +6 from the cards in hand. So take 3 back.
No problem.
Good catch, Scoot.
1,
You got
2,
people on it in chat.
That is it. It's true.
and 3 for a Commander Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Poopy.
As a random fun side note, I got this avocado.
Yes! I got it too! I got it too! Yes!
I got it for my partner who's allergic to avocados, and I just found it on his desk, and now I'm hungry.
Oh, I fucking love avocados. And I got it, so I am currently using it as a coin purse, but I want to use it for dice. Because it's so realistic. It looks so real. And I had it like forgetfully on the bed. And then like someone was like, "Why do you have an avocado on the bed?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Hey, Anna, thanks for the raid. Welcome in.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders.
We're gonna go to combat.
Yes.
I'm gonna create Mistra's Warform. It's a copy of
Thanks for the follow, Stradivarius.
Soul Ring.
Again? Not again.
Yep.
Welcome in. This has been a really tense, very long game. We've been going at it for about just like 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. But it has been super interesting, and there's highs and lows, peaks and valleys. We're doing great. So I am very invested in what Ron is about to do. So let's see.
It's nothing great.
Other Ron. There's now
it's a heuristic study.
Rons. Let's go.
Pass the turn.
It's nothing great.
And this goes away at the
One
end.
of us is gonna die right now at this very moment.
Oh, felt it.
Anna, your emotes are so cute.
Right? Aren't they so cute? I need to get better emotes, but I'm like slacking on it because I really like wanted to hire an artist to do them, but I feel like you need a very specific style of artist to do emotes, and I just haven't found one that feels right. But
Yeah, same.
It's funny.
I did have some that I purchased, like from artists that had some pre-made, but I haven't attached them yet. Some of them are more seasonal, like little ghosties and pumpkins and stuff. I thought that was cute. But
I think those are evergreen.
yeah,
personally.
I was like, ghosties are forever, and so are pumpkins. I have like pumpkin shit up all year.
I just want
actually have a
pink
pumpkin.
unicorns.
I have a
Tap
real pumpkin on
4
my
to
desk.
reduction. Fort
Oh,
Smelter
precious.
Dragon.
Do you pay the one for heuristic
Copy.
study?
Yep.
Okay.
They are 5/5s. I can tap 3 in a red, destroy target artifact. It gets plus X attack, where X is the converted mana cost of the artifact.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Combat. Paying the 2 to attack Rob.
Me, Ron?
Yeah.
What are you attacking me with?
7/7 flyer.
Yeah, I die. I don't have any flyers.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Avenge me, other Ron.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm going to untap. No, keep and Draw.
Just so everyone knows what was in my hand, I had Solidarity, which creatures you control get +0/+5 until the end of turn.
Oof.
I also had an Ancient Gold Dragon and a Storm Herd. And I had these on very, very early on, which would have created many, many flying tokens. But I did not have any mana to play them. Alas. Bobby Christine in the chat says his name is Ron. That's a girl's name.
My name. My name is officially Other Ron.
Other Ron. Yeah, Ackerson's like, his name is Other Ron. Actually. The other makes it masculine.
Brutaclad.
Wait, how do you mark yourself as dead?
Bootyclad.
You go to the little 3 dots in the corner, and you click eliminated. And then it gives you a pop-up screen, and then you dismiss it.
I'm learning so many things.
Look at that. It's for anybody who doesn't know, this is Crystal's first spell table game. So, you know, little baby Crystal has had first successful spell table game. We're very proud of her. She did so well that she had to be the first eliminated. It was problematic. There were lots of counters over there.
I killed all my own creatures too.
Yes, it's true. It was good.
But I was a problem.
It was good. She did board wipe at a very necessary peak moment. So. Useful. Ron, I believe in you. You're there. You're there. Just go for it.
Yeah, I'm so close. I feel it. I'm gonna go to combat. 2 triggers, Mishra and Brutaclad. We'll resolve Mishra first. Mishra's Warform will come in as a copy of, I guess, Soul Ring. I'm gonna choose Soul Ring every time because I don't think it matters. Then Phyrexian Mirror. Phyrexian Mirror will come in to play. Then I may choose a token that I control. Then I may have each other token become a copy of that. I'm going to choose Mishra's Warform,
which is a Soul Ring, right?
It's Mishra's Warform. Well, and it's a 4/4 construct in addition to its other types. So yes, Soul Ring, Mishra's Warform, Soul Ring, Mishra's Warform, Phyrexian Mirror.
Roger. Cool.
I'm gonna pass through combat.
Okay.
Extra turns. Extra turns.
I thought about it. Not even gonna lie. Wait, how many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm so done with this.
No.
I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna tap Trading Post. We're gonna sacrifice Mishra's Warform to return Spine of Isha to my hand.
Nice. Cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spine of Isha.
I'm gonna tap 3, taking 1 from the mana.
How dare you? Don't even continue to speak.
Hard cast, force negation. We're not dragging this out anymore.
You're like, don't even speak.
I just hard cast.
You just hard cast force. you want to pay the 1 for a 6 study?
No, draw.
Okay, doesn't change anything. Okay.
Well, at a spite, Ron's just not going to end his turn.
I'm gonna cast Nile Spellbomb.
You're gonna be up all night, bitch.
Oh, it's so funny.
I don't know what's going on in that graveyard.
Says that he's going to bed. Like, you're gonna be up all night, bitch.
I'm gonna exile your graveyard, John.
Okay.
And when that goes to the graveyard, I'm gonna pay a black. Well, you're not running black. Shh. Yeah.
That was so judging. It was like, I'm gonna exile your graveyard, John. It's like the addition of the name was just like,
I'm gonna pass the turn.
No!
All right.
I had to. I ran out of gas. That's it. I will gladly take this L on the chin.
Wait, hold on.
And it's
on,
like,
wait,
I think he's
drag it
got
out
like
now for a
7
minute. Hold
on board too. That's
One,
it. Like, we don't
yeah.
have any flyers.
Commander.
Right?
I don't.
4.
Commander
I'm
is
gonna
7.
destroy. I'm gonna destroy Brutaclad. What's his CMC?
6.
Okay, so now this is an 11-5.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna Dragonflight you in there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Fucking got there. I can't believe it. That was amazing. Thank you so much for being my guests and for having such an and being my friends and having such an awesome game with me. I want to try to make efforts to put some more gameplay on my page, and also I have a couple new ideas of some other things I want to live stream and do as well. So look out for that. I will probably be starting it in December, but definitely I'll get it rolling and cleaned up for the new year. So look out for that, and thank you for being here. Tell everyone who you are, where they can find you, and I hope everyone hangs out so we can try to raid somebody and move this stream forward and pay it forward. Thank you, Anna, for rating us. And yeah, tell everybody, drop links in the chat, tell everybody where they can find you, and I'll look for somebody to raid in the meantime.
Can I go last? I'm still digging out of this pile of salt.
Yes. we can raid that TCG guy who normally goes pretty late, but I'll just double check that he's still streaming. Crystal, where can we find you? Tell us about yourself.
You can find me everywhere on the internet as Mox Crystal. When it focuses, this is me. On Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. That's new, but it's mostly for the Midwest. If you live in the Midwest and want to hear me be funny and ridiculous about how I moved from California, hop on in. But otherwise, that's where you can find me. I mostly do cozy things, aggressive positivity, and good vibes only.
John, tell us about yourself.
I am John. I go by Useless Knowledge on Twitter and soon YouTube. If you want to potentially watch and follow some alternative Magic content, here is my Linktree stuff. Just hit the QR code. It'll bring in all my stuff. But it's always a pleasure. I love hanging out with the fam, the MTG fam. It's awesome. I always have a good time.
And other Ron.
Is he out of the salt pile yet?
Yeah, I'm fine. What is up, everybody? After that horrible display of a game, I am Dreamers_MTG just about everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, that's where you can find me. Yeah, I stream EDH on Wednesdays and Fridays. soon I'm going to be putting everything on YouTube because I hear that Twitter is dying and people consume content on YouTube, apparently.
Yeah, I just did the same thing as well. Not because I honestly don't believe Twitter is dying, but you never know. But that's not why I'm doing it. I just met so many people in person at many cons that were like, oh, what do you do for content? And I'm like, I'm a Twitch streamer. And they're like, oh, I never watch Twitch. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, but let me know when you do YouTube. And I'm like, okay. So it's wise to move stuff over. So
I guess I'm gonna put my 10 plus years of video production to the test and start making stuff on YouTube. But yeah, I love guesting on people's streams. I love getting salty and playing pre-cons in pods that they don't belong in.
You hung great, though.
I love to see it. TCG Guy is actually raiding themselves, so I'm going to raid Nano Jade. So I'm going to start that raid in the meantime, but I won't send it over just yet until everyone's done. Drop your links in the chat, and I can't wait to see what you put up, Ron. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks. Dream EDH is going to be great. We're just playing some casual shoot the shit Magic, some CEDH here and then, where we just laugh and get salty about bad counter spells.
I love to see it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the raid. Just hang in there until the raid goes through. Say hello to Nano Jade for me on your way in, and thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for being active in the chat, and and thank you to my guests for playing this game. I had a great time. I hope you did too.
I sure did.
John's like, fuck you, I'm never playing here again, bye.
What?
You play dragons, you're gonna die.
Bye, everyone. Have
I just can't ever play the dragon anymore.
Alright, I'm raiding. I think the raid is going through.
It's live.
It is live.
And all my type.
Alright. Sweet.
Spam those unicorns.
That was that was a wild game. Thanks everybody.
That
was nuts.
Wild game.
I am so sorry for taking those extra turns.
I'm not.
So slow.
What are you
So
sorry
good.
about, dude?
That was
literally in a
amazing.
pot of people that was enjoying you do your thing, like
Watching me sweat looking for an answer.
yeah. I mean, I love that
No.
shit because it's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's see if he finds something.
It was amazing.
I don't know if there's only one board wipe in here, and I think it's Blasphemous Act.
That would have worked. I mean, the fact that I dumped out 36 power in one shot with haste was gnarly.
Yeah, that was absolutely